Hello everybody, this is going to be a very long video. I wouldn't say long, but there's a lot I have to share in this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and share. This video is going to be pretty intense. It is one of the hardest videos I've ever made in my YouTube career. Alright, thank you. Hello everybody, this is your boy Alex, back with another video. This is probably one of the hardest videos I've ever made in my YouTube career. And I say that because this is going to be a sad one. I mean, I hate to be sad, but I'm not sad. It's just I kind of want to share you guys, really what life is behind with me. The thumbnail will be, it's supposed to be the example of what I'm talking about. But, so don't, I'm okay, I'm not in the hospital. I am not in the hospital. It's just, the thumbnail may look like it, but that was a beginning ago. And this is definitely one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make. So I'm gonna make it. And I'm just, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say right now, to be honest. Like, I've never really, I made a short video on this a while ago, but I mean, this was like a while ago. This might have been like a month ago. Sorry, I'm moving the camera around. I'm got some kind of background music so I can kind of get me to explain better. So, when I was 14 years old, we're going to start with 13. When I was 13 years old, I was happy. I was living life the best I could. I was a happy kid. I liked riding my bike around and loved to hang out with friends. And shout out to Colby Wilson, one of my best friends, that we were hanging out since preschool. And, life was good. Didn't have to worry about much. At the age of 13, you didn't have to worry about very much at all. I went to school and everything. I was a good kid, making decent grades. Everybody in the school, this will have a little bit of sense of humor in this story, but not really much. I don't know how long this video will be, but that's not going to matter. Because this video is super duper important. This story is just, I know, I was talking to the story, but now I'm going to interrupt the story. This was hitting me quite a bit today, mostly just now, that I need to make this video so you guys understand. Alright, so, yeah, when I was 13 years old, life was good. Riding bikes with friends, hanging out with my friend Colby. You just couldn't ask for a better life. I mean, you were set. I have my wonderful family, and everything, everything was good. And then I hit 14 on my birthday. I was like, oh, great, another age. Getting old, But once I hit, sorry, I had to turn the fan on for background noise. When I hit 14, things really started to change. Not a lot of people know what kind of, like, you're probably thinking, oh, you're getting a little older, that's okay. That wasn't it. That was part of it, but, and what I call, honestly, one of the worst nightmares that I still dream about is Vicious. And this one was pretty brutal. And I say that to heart right now because it's just, this one was just, I'm trying to explain this in a way you guys know that this was just not a good story here. But it's not a good path of what happened. I started to get really sick Seventh grade year, I was just like, okay, school, we all know that, I was like, hey, how's it going, getting in school, great, it was alright, but near the end, it really started to change for me. I'm grabbing a drink, guys, this is a lot of talking I gotta do, so, I was just like, just there, hanging out with friends and stuff, but then things really start to change here, and near the end. I start to feel more not myself. Really sick. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just, I don't know, it's part of getting old, teenager age, you're starting to get there, but it was to find out that I had to get blood drawn. I don't remember why. It was because of something. I think it's because I was really sick, and so they were wanting to test some stuff. But I don't know. The story's just kind of getting off bases. But I'm just telling you what I know and remember. But I remember it was the last year of 7th grade year, and it was really bad. I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was really bad. I remember it was the last day of school, and I was like, oh, this will be fun. I'm not feeling too hot. I'm already, sick. But I didn't really know how sick I was. I'm just being a kid. I'm trying to enjoy my kid life. But it was shortly interrupted by something very bad. And that I never want to deal with ever again. I don't want anybody to ever have to go through this, but sadly, people do. We were playing, it was dodgeball. Remember, this was just the last, hour of school. Alright, go to the gym, guys. We're going to play dodgeball. You can play if you want, but you don't have to. I did not play, and I love dodgeball. Even though I sucked at it so bad. But anyways, it really just came down to, I didn't feel well. So I didn't play. Alright, so what, right? I mean, it didn't matter. Somebody asked me what was the matter. I said, nothing, I'm just tired. And that one hits the heart because there was actually something wrong, but I didn't know about it. And it still pops in my head sometimes. What's the matter, Alex? Oh, I'm just tired. Ready to go home. I didn't know that was leading into something else that I did not expect to lead me into. I felt so sick. I felt like I was dying. And, at 14 years old, you don't know what's going on, okay? Honestly. We don't know. But, me, I'm just I'll get through it. Maybe I got a flu or a touch of something. And I did not. You'll be hearing this soon. I know I keep leading up to something, but I'm trying to express this in a way, guys, because this is one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make in my YouTube career. And I have to make this because it'll feel better if I make this, even though it's just going to make me feel sad, but it's okay. Anyways, going into summer, I was completely dead tired all the time. It felt like I never slept. To find out, that led to something that was part of what I'm going to bring up here in about a couple minutes. Led into that. Really bad bathroom problems. A lot of tiredness. Not eating enough. Guys, I just thought I was sick. I was like, it's fine. I'll get through this. Family's like, alright, we'll be alright. Wait. It could be a flu or it could be a stomach bug. Last weeks. I was not really being responsive on some of the problems. So I didn't really say anything to my parents. And I know I regret that to this day. And I only say that because I'm 14 years old. I don't really know what's going on. I mean, honestly, I really don't. I just You know, I'm impulsive. You know, I'm a kid. But, and I apologize to my parents for not saying anything before, but understand that when you're a kid, you just don't think like that. You don't think something's really wrong. Which I didn't. I didn't think anything was wrong. I thought I was just fine. I thought it was part of growing up, but it was not. So we're going down to summer. It is the end of summer now. We're just kind of flying through this slowly, but like in a timeline row. So we go to summer. Summer's done. I'm going back to school, 8th grade year. Got labs done. Because I was super sick. I mean, I looked dead. And so I'm like, alright, we'll get some lab work done. I haven't had blood in a while, so I get labs done. I go home. I go to school that day. I get home from school. And lab results were not good. They were horribly bad. Now, at my age, I thought this was just, I probably got a flu. I mean, I probably have a massive flu. I maybe have, something. And it makes me mad to this day that I literally almost died. And the reason I say that is because I actually almost did. I'm not even making this stuff up. Like, I actually almost died. And the scary part about it is that what was I'm going to bring up here in about a couple minutes was actually killing me. It's crazy. And I didn't know. I didn't know I was dying, but just to find out, I really was, and it was just not good. But, I wasn't thinking too much. So we had to go see the doctor again. Like, these labs were really, really bad. And they're like, okay, labs don't look very good. A lot of numbers are very, I think it was high or low, whatever the bad would be for that. I think things were low and high, which is not good. I remember the nurse, the doctor, which we saw, tell my mom that, hey, we're in the building, we're waiting, and she's like, I'm going to have to send him to the ER. Something's just horribly wrong. I'm freaking out. I'm like crying because I'm very upset. Because I'm scared to death. I was like, what are we going to do? Alright, I gotta go to doctors. Alright, we go to ER. They get me called into the ER. I go. And a lot of tests were ran and done. It was rough because I remember I'm scared to death. And they're like, hey, something's just not right here. We got called from the ER, from your doctor. We're going to run all these tests because something's just severely wrong here. The doctor really did not like the lab results. In which they didn't because they were pretty bad. But, I mean, I had a lot of tests ran. I mean, there was quite a bit of different stuff. And at first, I had to get sent to a hospital room. Because I was staying for several days. I think it was about 6 days. I think it's about 6 days. And I was bad off. I mean, the doctors thought I had leukemia. And I was about speechless when they said that. I honestly did not know what to say. I felt bad for my mom. She was very upset. I didn't know what to say to that. And honestly, as a kid, I wasn't really sure what leukemia was. And they said, it's cancer. And I remember I'm just like, whoa. Like, that's not good. And so I'm like, I get upset again. I'm just like, what are we going to do? They're like, we're not for sure if it's leukemia, though. We're going to run more tests to double check. Because if it is, we will, we'll get some treatment done. They come back. I'd say, I don't know if it was like the next day, I think it was. We get more lab work done. I got an IV fluids, and they checked it again. They did some scannings. And it was Crohn's disease. With my liver in very bad shape. My liver was not good looking, nor was the Crohn's. The Crohn's was hurting my bowel system pretty badly. Which was causing blood in my bathroom. I'm not going to say that, but... Doctor's like, okay, this is not curable, but medicine is what we're going to help you with, and they gave me all these meds. And I just want to say real quick, shout out to my doctors, the ER people, and my nurses for being very, very helpful and so caring to help me through this horrible time. And I want to give a huge shout out to my family and my friends for just being there for me during this very hard time. And I'm blessed to death that I had all this help. It's a horrible time. So, I know this, I'm trying. This is hard to do because I don't really care for talking about, I don't care about talking about this stuff really because it makes me sad. But it's not really making me sad right now. It's just like, wow, you really had to go through that. Alright. This video is probably not fully detailed really well, but I'm telling you what I remember, because, I try to forget about this, because this was a very hard time for me. 6 days in the hospital, I get home, meds are, all they can do at this point. Right now, things are going to get better. Meds are helping to this day, and I'm still all on the same meds since I was in 2016 October. So 2016 October is when this all happened. And to this day, I feel decently well. My liver disease and my Crohn's are still there. They haven't gone anywhere, typical. I've had a lot more issues since then, though, with a lot of other health problems. But that's all going to be for another video, because I'm just going to save up these videos time. But this is the Crohn's and liver story. A longer version of what happened and what I had to go through. I'm still getting blood drawn on liver results, because now, to this day, my liver is not in good shape. My liver is actually... not very good right now. It's okay right now. But I just got diagnosed with something else a while ago. That's not very good. But nothing's like... If this one thing that I have now, which I'm saving for another video, was to get worse, I'd probably have to get a liver transplant. That's if this gets whatever the thing is that gets worse. But so far, it's steady. The doctors are not worrying about it because it's nothing to really consider worrying about right now, because it's not really, it's not concerning right now. So I'm getting blood results constantly to make sure the liver numbers are good, and if they're good, then we're fine. But with that issue, it's kind of more stress on me to have to deal with. But but big shout out to my doctors and my family and my friends. You guys are wonderful. I'll get into my other disease in another story. I got a whole bunch more to talk about, because I've had more stuff to this day. I am currently still suffering. But, guys, and I just want to say easy tasks are a lot harder now than they used to be. So always remember that if you have Crohn's or liver disease and a lot of these other diseases and illnesses I have to deal with, this is really bad. Small tasks that are super simple are absolutely super hard right now. So for a person like me, it's a lot harder to do these tasks. Life's hard. I get really sad once in a while because, hey, I got these diseases and I can't do very much. No, these diseases limit you to just about anything. You can't play sports, and all that. I'm not a sports athletic anyway, but I can't play sports, so it doesn't really matter. I don't. I mean, I tried to play basketball before, and was gonna try football, but things got in the way of things. But it doesn't matter because I'm happy to still be alive and actually doing decently well today. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna stop there because this video is getting a little intense. But guys, this is the hardest video I've ever had to make, and I mean, this is as worse as it gets. I got a lot more to talk about in more videos, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on these videos always to make sure you stay updated for news on videos, and go follow my sports Instagram. Not my sport. Oh man, YouTube, Instagram. Go to About channel and click the follow me on Instagram, and I'll add you back. Alright guys, thank you guys for sticking around. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and share this with your friends. Share it with family, friends, uncles, grandmas, grandpas. And if you got friends that deal with this, or you know somebody that deals with these illnesses, feel free to share it to them. Tell them, like, hey, stay strong. I've been told to stay strong my entire life, and I still am. I'm staying strong. I'm happy. I'm making life the best I can with this. Because I'm tough, and I know I can fight it. I fight all the time. Even if the biggest things get in the way, I still fight it. Because that's all you can do. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. And as always, stay strong and stay awesome. Alright, guys. Peace out.